Hello everyone and welcome to JTPlays. I am your host and player just in time. And I thank you for joining me today on Twitch. As always, I greatly appreciate your company. But that is not the only reason why I do this. As some of you know by now, I have... let's get rid of all that background noise. There we go. My family's been going through a rough time. I've been unemployed for 14 months and burned through all of our savings, dipped heavily into retirement. Lucky us that we had some to dip into. Things would be way more dire if we didn't. We're currently just trying to keep a roof over our heads while my wife continues to look for work. I am physically disabled, so I have chosen to do this to try to stretch our dollar. It is slow going, and it's not going to produce a lot. So maybe if I stuck with it 10 years ago, I'd have a little bit more of a following now. That might help, but right now, that's not the case. Yeah, can't remember. In the household is my wife and I, our two kids, both high school age, our 5 cats. The eldest two are special needs. The female has PTSD from losing her eye. The male, stress-related issues that they're on 2 different medications for, and both the eldest 2 cats are allergic to just about everything they could eat. So we got them on prescription food as well. And I really worry that if we have to try to rehome them, that with their issues and additional costs, that that just wouldn't happen. The youngest 3, one of which has what we suspect to be undiagnosed asthma. We can't afford to have it diagnosed, let alone medication for it. But the youngest 3, I think, would eventually adjust. We're the only humans that all 5 of them have ever known, except for very short-term foster families. The absolute youngest is a female, and it took her alone 2 years to get used to me fully. So, to where she wouldn't shy away when I tried to pet her. So, yeah. But she would adjust eventually. It would be rough and stressful for her, but she would adjust. But if you feel like that you would like to help us, there are 3 methods: a free to you, a no additional cost to you, and a more direct route. The free to you is, of course, continue watching me here on Twitch. Catch the live streams Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, noon to 3 Eastern, as close as I can manage. And then the videos on demand. If you need background noise and you're not particular about what kind of background noise that you need, putting videos on in the background, I do that myself on YouTube. So that is something you can do to help somebody out. We are monetized here on Twitch. The money comes from ads, unfortunately. So I just ask that you do not skip or block those ads. And that's how you can help free to you. No additional cost to you method would be if you have an Amazon Prime subscription. You already get a free Twitch subscription that you can give out to any Twitch streamer of your choice. And if you don't use that, it just goes to waste. Nobody gets that money. Amazon gets to keep it. And you're already paying for that with your Amazon Prime subscription. So you might as well use it. And I just ask that you consider giving that to my family. All you have to do is click on the subscribe button. There's an option for free Prime subscription. You click on that. If you don't already have your Prime account linked to your Twitch account, which I believe is automatic unless you predate that merger or that purchase. If it's not already linked, it'll just prompt you to do so, link it up, and you're golden. It's not automatically renewable. You have to reselect it every month. But that allows you to just, without having to unsubscribe in the middle of the month because you forgot, have to wait 2 weeks to give it to somebody else. It's always going to be available for you at the end of 30 days. So you can give it to whoever you want to. I'm sure there are a lot of good streamers that you can give it to. But if you're here, you know that we desperately need the help. But I thank you for your consideration. If you would like a more direct route to help us instead of going through Prime or Amazon or Twitch, unfortunately, there is still a service that you'd have to go through, but down below the live stream, or if you're not here live, on the About tab here on Twitch, is my family's coffee link that my wife set up. You can click that link. You can donate directly as much as you want, as little as you want. It all helps. We appreciate anything that you are able or willing to give. If you click that link and go through, though, you will see my wife's screen name, her username for Twitch. It's not a scam. Just because you're not seeing my screen name, my Twitch handle, it is still the family's coffee. It's still the way we're accepting donations through. So rest assured, everything is fine. All right. So once again, thank you for considering, and let's get on with the stream, shall we? All right. I spent too much time talking and distracted myself. I have to check my things here. Just a second. All right. I think we are good. So, first things first, I think I'm going to highlight a couple of things from the update from yesterday. So the patch notes for Title Update 111 was a little confusing and misleading. They did not, as far as I know, release Claws of Awaji yet. The first thing in the patch notes, that's what they do, is they talk about that. It's possible they have. I don't know. This is Awaji here. Level 76, like everything else, because of my level. 5 levels below me. And some people have already gotten trophies for the area. As I saw on Discord, someone took a screenshot of one of the Awaji trophies and was like, who's got these already? It's crazy. It said 1% of players. Now, that could be video game journalists. They could have already gotten the go-ahead and had it unlocked for them to go through there so they can make videos for release day. Like Twitch streamers that can do that, and YouTube creators and video game journalists often get advanced access to these things. So they're ready for the street game. That would be absolutely cool to have that access, but I don't. It could also be the fact that a lot of us that are on New Game Plus playthroughs just haven't unlocked the area yet. My bet is that it is still locked, and the trophy tracking that we were seeing, 1% of players have that trophy. My bet is that it's people with advanced access, and they're not getting filtered out of that tracking, because that still has the stripey pattern for the out-of-bounds areas. So none of the main map had that. Never had it. It just was Fog of War. So not even back when we just finished the... Let's get rid of that. Just finished the tutorial, and we were in Makino Dera Lookout. Or not Lookout. Temple. When we started the game there in free roam, none of the surrounding areas were striped out. They were just Fog of War. So that tells me that this is most likely locked. So there's that. So lots of... they just added the name and the level. Who knows what the requirements are? I'd have to start a new game, not a New Game Plus. Absolute new game to know what the level is. Starting level of Awaji. But they added the name and the level plate to this island. It was always textured out like that. That's all that's new that I can see. Now, there's a new project, and that is called Sanctuary. And unfortunately, in my opinion, they added yet another undiscovered project. I was really hoping this would be the last one, so I can finally... Because I'm waiting to look at those data fragments that we get from these until all of them are collected. I haven't watched a single one of them, or read, or however they come. I haven't seen a single one of them. I'm not interested until they're all there. And then I can go through all of them. So, I was kind of bummed to see another project pop up for that reason. But, that said, we have the new project here called Sanctuary. I've already made some progress on it because yesterday was the weekly refresh. So I've already got Eaglehead, which is a Kusarigama. I already have one of the data fragments, the data files, another gold. I got these keys, 1,000 keys that I'm making progress towards 2 mastery points. We're going to have ourselves a cute little rooftop cat dressed like Ezio, my least favorite assassin. I know. Don't come at me. I don't care that you disagree with me. It's not a big deal that we don't agree on the best assassin, which is clearly Edward Kenway. And then this looks... We get 6 gold from this one. Looking forward to that. Here's the Renaissance hood, which is clearly Ezio's hood. I know some people are calling it by Ezio's father, but I don't know how it happened when you were growing up, but when you received hand-me-downs, that clothing became yours. That's what a hand-me-down is. It's yours. It isn't you borrowing. That person's never going to ask for it back. They're not going to get it back. It's yours. His dad was dead. He inherited these robes. They're not his dad's robes. They're his. It's Ezio's hood and Ezio's robe. There's a Firenze trinket. I don't know if it will also be an amulet. Don't know. Won't know until I pick it up. And then I'm guessing it's not going to be an amulet as well. Yasuke doesn't have these little fabric pouches with the cords and embroidery and whatnot on it. That's not something he has. And then, of course, Ezio's robes. I'm never putting this outfit on. I will not. It's not going to happen. I'm claiming them because I have to claim everything before these to get it. And also claiming it for the legendary etching in case I want to use the legendary etching. But I'm never going to wear this thing. I think it's tacky and ugly, and the owner had, in my opinion, the worst personality of any of the assassins. Didn't like him. So, yeah. That's that project. So we have something to go towards. Here's a project I might reactivate at some point because I've only got one anomaly to go before I get the next reward. That's where it stopped with that one. We'll see. It'll always be there for me to get a quick boost of 400. What are those things? I forget. What are these things? Where's my brain today? Keys. Right, they're keys. All right, the next thing that I want to look at from the update is we had new levels thrown onto some of these buildings, and I've already forgotten. I'm pretty sure it's new levels on everything. Because some of these... Let's go to the build menu. Because some of these down here only had one level. And now all of these have 3. So they've got extra abilities there. All of these are gold now. So let's start with the stables. We gained level 4 and 5. I'm pretty sure about this one. We definitely gained 4 and 5. Level 4 is Scouts smuggle 30% more resources from stockpiles. And level 5 gives you a 10% chance to reward 1 gold per stockpile that you have tagged by a scout. This morning, I went out and I tagged 15 stockpiles with 15 scouts. All of my scouts. I got 1 gold, which sucked. That is a terrible return. Although, that is about 10% rounded down. If you think about it, if you round up, I should have gotten 2. But again, percent chance is not a minimum guarantee. It's a chance per. So I could end up with a streak of 10 to 15 seasons to where I get, if I do this, get 15 gold. So I could go 10 to 15 seasons with 0 gold in every one of them. A percent chance is not a minimum guarantee. So that's one way that they've given us to garner gold. The Kakariga. This is the important one everybody's looking at. Scouts will reveal the entire province if all viewpoints are synchronized. That is amazing. That's why you saw no fog of war when I was on the playable area while I was looking at the map. And then contracts reward 30% more crafting resources and bond. So another boost as far as that goes. And then the study. The study, we got these 2. Scouts reveal Kakariga and viewpoints, which would have been amazing on a New Game Plus. play, spend a bunch of scouts looking around for these things, so you don't have to worry about cross-referencing with like third-party apps like I use, things like that. The study, level 5, tagging stockpiles has a 25% chance to not use a scout. I had that trigger 3 times today. Earlier when I was trying to tag 15 scouts worth of stockpiles, I ended up tagging 18. So technically I'm lower than 10% if you round up. Because 1.8 definitely is way closer to 2. And yeah, I should have gotten them. But I didn't. Them's the breaks. Unless it's busted and it's a bug. And the bug sets it at 1, period. Yeah, I might write a bug and see if they come back with, yeah, this is busted and we know about it, we'll fix it. We'll see. Let's see, the Forge. They added... we already got this one from level 80 when we got the New Game Plus. They added 5 and 6, both gold. Weapons, armors, trinkets can be upgraded to 100. And then they can have new qualities. The new qualities also have levels. So when you upgrade to the new quality, Epic can go up to... I want to say it's Mythic. And the Legendary can go up to something else. I forget what that is off the top of my head. I haven't gone and looked yet, but I think Epic is Mythic and Legendary is like Artifact or maybe Divine or something like that. I don't know. But each one of those are completely different things. You cannot upgrade an Epic to a Legendary. That's not a thing. But each one of the Mythic and whatever the Legendary goes up to has 9 levels. When you increase to the new quality, that's at level 1. And then you can increase them 8 more times for levels, improving them that way. And people have already written that that's ungodly expensive. 180 to 250 gold per level? That's insanity. What were they thinking? Even with scouts bringing gold back, you would have to churn out the New Game Plus playthroughs and hitting all those legendary chests again, over and over and over, to bring in that much gold. It's crazy that they expect people to do that. But yeah, I wasn't convinced that was going to be a huge issue until I did my experiment earlier of tagging 15 scouts worth of stockpiles and only getting 1 gold. That's just... It's disillusioning. It's depressing because I'm never going to see a weapon with max quality and max level. I'm never going to see it. I'm not going to play the game that much. There's no way. Some people do. I've seen screenshots of people with 500 mastery levels. Good for them. But then I also saw people suggesting, because they're on PC, that they've got trainers that they can do this with. They can cheat. Okay, those of us on console can't do that. So we're left behind again, just because some people have cheat devices and we don't. Cheating apps, I should call them. But, I'm not against modding your game save if you want to. But I'm also, because I do that myself. I mod my save game for one of the games I play, just because they have limited time events that maybe come around once every 1.5 to 2 years. I'm not going to wait around for all that. That's completely different than this. And I mod PC games all the time. But I'm under no illusions that that's not cheating. It's absolutely cheating. But I don't have a problem with that. This shouldn't be though. It shouldn't be this difficult, cost this much when things are that rare. That's my opinion. We're never going to see it. Those of us on console who have lives are never going to see it. So yeah, that's the Forge updates. And my little mini rant, I apologize for that. The dojo added level 4. Stealth ally cooldown is reduced by 50%. And then level 5, you can call a fight ally. And doing so, this is cool, replenishes 100% of your health and 2 adrenaline chunks. It's no secret I play on story difficulty. I think it's boring to watch somebody fail over and over again and desync and have to redo things on camera. That's one of the reasons why I do it. The other reason is that back before they gave us that option, the full synchronization options were insanity, frustrating, not fun at all. I didn't get a sense of accomplishment from it. I was just glad to have gotten it over with. Or as my wife put it the other day with a game that she plays, you don't get a sense of accomplishment, you get a sense of relief that you don't have to do it anymore. And that's not something I look for in my games. When they added the difficulty settings, and one of which was story, or easy as some people call it, I was over the moon. It was the best thing that they could ever do for us, in my opinion. For those of you who like the challenges and you like to fail repeatedly and learn and overcome, more power to you. I don't have that kind of time in my life. And I don't... frustration is a depression trigger for me. And clinical depression, not just I feel bad about myself. It puts me into a spiral. And not looking for that crap in my games, you know? Yeah, so this is cool. On top of all that, I still think this is cool and useful. I have a fight ally slotted. I have a stealth ally slotted. And I call my fight ally more often because by the time I think to call my stealth ally, I'm already in combat and I'm not stealthed anymore. And it looks like it's grayed out for me, and it just never works. And by then, I have to stop trying and fight. So I call my fight ally more often, and this is going to help with that. I'm going to regain some health, adrenaline chunks if I've spent them. It's good. I love this. So yeah, that's the dojo. Themed rooms, they added... I think these were all only a single level, but they added levels to them. So level 2 gave us assassinations now grant bonus experience based on your current health segment removal. So time to put those mastery points into health segment removals. Excuse me, that one stuck up on me. I'm so sorry. Even if you have guaranteed assassination on like I do. Because XP, more XP, always good, more mastery ranks. You'll get what you spend back faster that way. And then level 3, experience gain is now increased by 20%. It was 10%, they've now doubled it for building this and leveling it up. The Jinja was all effects of shrine boons are increased by 20%, and boons last 15 minutes. They added level 2, which is all effects of shrine boons are increased by 30%. So instead of 20%, it's 30%. And then duration of shrine boosts are increased by 15 minutes. So the boon lasts 15 minutes plus 15 minutes. Each boons last 30 minutes now, is my reading, which is crazy. Absolutely crazy. I think before you built this, the praying at a shrine granted you like 5 minutes, maybe 10. I can't remember which it was. But that's, now it's 30. That's amazing. And the Nando's good. This is the one where everybody's looking for. It starts off with level 1. Replenishing scouts in a Kakarika cost 30% less mon. Level 2, they just gave it to us. Meditate to shift time to the next 6 o'clock by holding up on your D-pad or whatever the equivalent is on PC. I forget what it was. I read it. It's gone now. And gone from my brain. Sorry. So that's cool. We got this back, finally. It's a different mechanic than it was before, but that's only because they tied what it was in previous games to the Animus menu. For PlayStation, it was the touchpad on the controller. You press that down, and that's what used to do meditate for time shift. And they didn't have anything on up arrow, so that's where they moved it to. You could change it if you want. If you liked it better in previous games, Valhalla, Odyssey, and Origins, by pressing whatever it was in those games, then change it. Don't forget to change the Animus Access button to whatever this is now. So it swaps it for you. Otherwise, you'll lose access to the Animus stuff, which nobody wants. And then level 3, replenish scouts in a Kakarika. Replenishing scouts in a Kakarika costs 50% less money over the base cost. So it's not 50% more than this, so it's not 80%. It's 50% over the base cost period, which is cool. An extra 20%, not going to say no to that. The Zashiki, we just remember we had ration efficiency increased by 15%. Rations have a 10% chance of not getting consumed on use. And then level 3 is ammo caches now also refill 3 rations. So that's a Yasuke thing. So bullets or arrows, they will also give rations, which is pretty cool if you have a build and a gear set that you're constantly losing health on. You can refill more sources for rations is great for those. And then the tea room. The tea room started out with ration efficiency increased by 15%. So if you had the 2 rooms, that's 30%, which is pretty awesome. Rations now also restore an adrenaline chunk. You used to have to use an etching to get something similar, which was rations don't heal, but they refill adrenaline chunks. So many adrenaline chunks, which was kind of cool in and of itself for the right build, but now it's both, which is awesome. I love Thunder. Tea room tool caches now also refill 3 rations, so that one's for Nawe, and she can get rations and tools. So don't be afraid to use those rations anymore. Just level up your stuff at your hideout, and we're golden. And that's that. All right. So, one other thing is that if you notice, the max level of hideouts is no longer 10. It's higher. 11. Epic items have 10% chance to be looted at mythic quality when at level 50 or above. We are definitely level 50 or above. So we could be getting mythic quality equipment from chests. Only a 10% chance. So I haven't seen it yet, and I've done a fair bit of looting today. Level 12, reduce quality, enhance costs at the forge by 20%. I haven't even started doing that yet, so that's going to be good. I'm waiting until I hit level 100, and that's when I'll do that. And then level 13, available scouts can bring back gold at season's end. So that's if they're not already used. It says available scouts. So if you have no stockpiles tagged, if you didn't use any to look for quest targets or whatever, and you didn't use them to clear wanted status, any scouts that are available on a season refresh have been bringing in crafting supplies and hideout supplies and mon and equipment from surrounding area chests, etc. Now there's a chance that they can bring back gold. Here's the thing. Does not list a percentage chance. No idea how effective this is going to be. In fact, today, I'm looking forward to our first refresh to see. I'm going to intentionally not use scouts, and if I do, I will stop by a Kakariga and refill them. I will spend the mon to do that, because that's what I want to see, if it's going to be on par with the 10% on tagging things, because I really don't want to tag things. I don't need to. My hideout's already maxed out. For the third time, it's maxed out. So I don't want to tag things anymore. I want to passively collect stuff. I think the tea room was the last thing we looked at. So, Eagle Eye viewers will notice I took the small room off of here. And that is over here now. I built Katsuhime and I a nice little homestead, or a corner of the homestead. That's because a new interaction popped up with her with the update yesterday. Completely unprompted. Had no idea it was going to happen. I saw that she had another dialogue with Nawe, so I talked to her, and she's like, wouldn't it be nice to have our own little place? Like, build our own house together? Kind of interaction. And so I was like, yeah, that'd be cool. So I moved the small room over here, added my favorite decorations. I had them shoved in the corner already. So I moved them over. I added a path. I don't like the scrub. I'm probably going to change something with that. But yeah, we can't assign Katsuhime this area as her home. It'd be cool to always know where to find her. That's something we had in Valhalla. That was nice. But yeah, that's over there now. And that looks nicer than what I had it. And of course, I've got my baby animal enclosure for the special baby animals and the regular baby animals. And then I've got the adult enclosure with my dragon tree for the adult special animals, not the normal special animals. That way, I can always find them instead of having to chase them down. All right. I wasted a crap ton of time, guys. And I still haven't gone over the recap of the last video. But it was a pretty substantial update. And I wanted to go through over some of those things. Oh, and a bug I wrote was fixed. 2 bugs I wrote got fixed. I know I'm one of them. I wasn't the only person to bug it. And that was, if I can remember correctly, buttons. My brain today just sucks. So, people of Settsu, our boy is back. It's so nice to see him back. He popped up as if I'd just done it, just encountered him. Right after the update, I noticed that there were objectives, so I came here, and that's where I got him. He was tagged as being a new contact. So, he's back. He was gone, and it was a symptom of the bug. It wasn't the whole bug, because what was going on, that was the bigger problem, is in the build menu. Go to the build menu. He was missing from here. Uh-oh. He's still missing from here. He's not in the dogs. Oh, no. Oh, he's still missing from here. I didn't bother to check yesterday. Curses. So I already know where he's at, so I don't have to use that to go find him. Tsukimaru, that's who he is. He's still not in the build menu. I'm going to have to modify my bug and let them know. Okay, good, he didn't turn around. So yeah, not 100% fixed, just partially fixed. And the other bug that I wrote that is fixed, if you notice, there he is. Look who's patrolling. Look who's going to seek shelter when we get inclement weather. I don't know if anybody else wrote that bug, but I did. Because it wasn't cool to watch him sit there and shiver and shudder in the snowstorms that we had. I hated that so much. That was so unfair. Okay. Enough of my my prattling. We did the Pirate Alliance quests last time. That would be Wednesday. We did that. My throat. I'm sorry, guys. I have an actual extra drink ready and waiting, too, because my throat's been drying out a lot lately. Or today, I should say. So we did the Pirate Alliance quest, which includes, of course, Oniyuri. The Wakasa quests are way intertwined. Pirate Alliance, the going after the fox, who I believe was... Where are you? No. Not Akechi. Here he is. Takeda Motoaki. He was the fox. Regionally in Wakasa, he was known as the performer. His quest string is the Pirate Alliance cannot be completed without completing his quest string. It also can't be completed without doing Oniyuri's league quests. So we had to do those as well, just to complete Pirate Alliance. It was crazy how they had all of these things intertwined. She had two quests. One that was outside of Pirate Alliance, which led to her second quest, which revealed her as one of the pirates. And then we spared her to get her as an ally. We didn't have to. We could have killed her. She is listed as a quest target for this quest. So that was an option. In canon mode, you'll automatically spare her. She becomes an ally. So yeah, the Wakasa quests were more interconnected than any other quest line that I've seen, which was pretty cool. I like that sort of thing. It kind of makes it a little bit of a headache if you're trying to to get certain ones done over others. But it's still something that, push come to shove, I will always say that overall I enjoy it. And then, let's see. That was the Oniyuri quests and the Pirate Alliance quests. Then we did Yasuke quests, Dark Waves, Black Ships. My Name is Yasuke, which got us to kill Duerte, which led to The Path He Walks, which was just us going and talking to Louis Frois, I think, is who it was. The Jesuit priest who was with us in the cutscenes in the beginning of the game when we saw Yasuke the first time, where he was dressed as in his Portuguese clothes before he was taken in by Oda Nobunaga. That priest, friend of Yasuke. And that's all. The Path He Walks quest is going to talk to him and exposition, and which starts Worst Men. Worst Men is actually an overall quest with a bunch of subquests inside it. We were able to complete the first two quests, which was Fighting for the Cause, which I believe got us Kimura K? Yes. So Duarte was killed with My Name is Yasuke. And then we did Fighting for the Cause. Oh, that was the first subquest of Worst Men. We were able to do that right away. And then nothing. We had to do Shadows Without Light, which is a rift for Naue. We did that. And then we had to do... Then I went and did, because I think I had to, The Peasant Who Would Be King. That was the quest that told us that this guy, Ashikaga Yoshiaki, who was the previous shogun that Oda Nobunaga overthrew, that he was Shinbakufu, and of course he had way too much information and leverage, being the leader of the Shinbakufu, the true leader, the mastermind behind it all. He had way too much to give and offer us for us to kill him. He bought his life, essentially. He had that much that the main characters wanted to buy his life. And he did. He went free. We spared him. Even in non-canon mode, we didn't have a choice. Just no choice at all. They spared him. Okay. That was The Peasant Who Would Be King. I'm sorry, no, that wasn't. Akechi Mitsuhide is The Peasant Who Would Be King. That quest led to Topple the Traitor, which is where we killed him. And then The Man Behind the Mask is where we went and found him. And he gave us all the information we needed. He gave us the box, and then and told us where to put it, so we know where to take it now. And then he also gave us what we needed to do the Silver Queen, which unlocked Silver Queen. That's what we did next with the Templars. That was her. She's actually Mitsuhide's daughter. Nuno Caro showed up, ordered her to kill Yasuke. She didn't. Instead, she asked Yasuke to help her rescue her brother, who was a hostage, her little brother, so they could flee together, which was cool. We did that, spared her. I'm fine with that. We had no choice. That wasn't something that they gave us a choice of. Oh, wait. I think there might have been a choice at one point, but I don't think it was definitive. I think it was scripted for this. We didn't have enough time to go after Nuno Caro. We did the Silver Queen and a Promise, which is what her little quest string was. And that was where we ended. And I've already burned almost a full hour on all this, but there was just so much in the update. The update had so much, and it was worth going over. So, to recap on the update thing, the important thing is that they've got all kinds of upgrades that they added to the hideout. If you've been playing along, maybe doing a new game plus, and you haven't been selling your hideout materials, okay, that is key. If you've restrained yourself from selling your hideout materials, you have to have all you need to do all the upgrades again, to get back to max level again. And that gives you the ability, season after season refresh, to bring in a minimum of 1 gold for each of them. And that's a way to get gold. Stockpiles gets you a roll of the dice per scout that you tag the stockpile with. That'll keep you really busy. But I only got 1 out of 15 of them. Technically, because I tagged stockpiles, 3 stockpiles without using scouts, I'd had 18 tagged. I still only got 1 gold. Or at least it showed on the screen 1 gold. I didn't think to look at my gold before the refresh to see if it might just be a display error. Yeah, great. Looks like I've got some testing to do over the weekend. Let me write a note. That should be enough to remind me what I mean. All right, so yeah, the materials, you should have plenty already. I saw like one person complaining that now they have to grind out hideout materials. That tells me that person barely plays or sold all their materials because they thought they were done. I don't see why, because there's so little we have to spend Mon on in this game. Crazy little. Except maybe upgrading equipment, which I could see. Or if you're always getting in trouble and you're constantly refilling scouts because you run out from all the wanted statuses that you're clearing. I could see that too. But that gold, or that Mon, is just for me playing and not really spending a lot. I barely spend anything. If I come across an itinerant trader, I'll buy the 2 gold that they have. That's it. That's all I spend money on. I use gold to upgrade my equipment, but only when I'm at max level already. That's it. That's all I got. That's all I do. And I understand my play style is not everybody's, but I feel like at this point, you should have hideout materials coming out of your ears. But there I go again with the should. It's possible and doable. Let's put it that way. All right. So, yeah, those are the interesting things there. I'm going to check the map. We are almost to a refresh, so let's write down our gold. It should really be on the screen. There it is, 179. Our gold is at 179. We'll keep an eye on any gold we get for quest rewards as well. And with the season refresh, the gold will go in the chest there because I'm not using scouts to tag things. So I could always come here and remember to mark down how much gold I have. All right. That took us definitely almost to an hour. We are going for Yasuke's Worst Men. Back to that, which is Templars. We're going after Nuno Caro, guys. End of the line. He is in Takeda Castle. If I'm not mistaken, that's Tamba? Pretty sure that's Tamba. Yeah, Takeda Castle's Tamba. End of the line. He's way up here, man. And we could just pop right in up here and go get him. So let's do that. Let's finally rid ourselves of this guy. One of the reasons why I wasn't really stressing too much about the amount of time I was spending in the beginning of the stream telling you guys about things is because I'm fairly certain that that Awaji is still locked until the 16th. Fairly certain. And we have to... Oh, that's another thing I forgot to mention. We have to complete Yasuke's personal line. So, Worst Men. And Naoe's personal line. And Junjiro's personal line. Story of a Samurai. Story of a Young Boy. And Story of a Shinobi. And also... What was the last one? After all that's done, Out of the Shadows. So we have all of those to complete in order to unlock Claws of Awaji. And I was fairly certain that we would get that done today. So, all right. We are going there. That's where End of the Line starts. Okay? I'm pretty sure he's not sitting there. I remember getting that this goes a little south or something. But let's find out. No soldiers. This is absolutely a trap. Oh, that's right. This is the start of this is at the gate down here.
Whatever is behind this door, it's meant for Yasuke to find.
Oh yeah, this is Yasuke quest. I forgot about that. What's going on? There we go. Standing there wasn't letting me do this. Well, I might as well fast travel back in rather than climbing over walls. So we'll fast travel as Yasuke. Remember, bring Yasuke! Don't make my mistakes. I swore I heard a snicker, but then I looked at my wife and she's not laughing at me, so. Alright, Yasuke. It's crazy that I've got more unspent mastery points with Naoe than Yasuke. That's not typical.
I am getting too old for this.
Huh. Lethal weapon reference. I'm too old for this crap.
Caro, you are near. Can you feel it? It is the sins of your past given form.
I would have killed to have the crit roll weapons for this. I think that would have shattered the illusion quite nicely. All right, here we go. Confronting Nuno Caro.
So, she helped him.
Yes, senor. It was a bloodbath, and she was nowhere to be found.
Didn't expect the giant to be the one that gave her a voice. Like a wagon following the donkey.
Oh, I want to smack him so hard. Not punch him. I want to smack him. Open-handed.
Speak of the devil.
You will answer for what you did.
You speak as if we know each other personally.
We do. It's all right, Mama.
Nuno Caro!
Who sent you?
No one, Senor Caro. No one. Please! We saw nothing! We saw nothing! Ah! Mama! Ah! Oh, Mama! Mama!
It's of your own choosing.
It's Runa!
That's a move we need. Edward Kenway could do that. Could shield himself. Maybe we can too. I don't grab a lot of people. Because you have to be sneaky about that. Edward could do it in the middle of combat. I think Connor could as well. That was where Duarte got his scar, I think. It's this fight.
Diogo?
Yasuke.
It was necessary. I had to set an example to the others. Your mother's death taught everyone how I felt about insubordination. Everyone except you, it seems.
Not a subordinate.
It is uncommon for a corpse to talk this much.
Ah, nice.
So, what do you want, Diogo? Revenge? It will get you nothing, I'm afraid. We have the regalia already.
Not for long. We will make sure of it.
I already got one piece.
Diogo. I was sent here because no one else in my organization cared enough. And look what I accomplished. Look around you, Diogo. Everything you see here is mine. This land, its resources, its people. You should understand that better than anyone.
Put 100, 1,000 men between us, Caro. There is no difference. You are welcome to watch them all die.
My friends, the bounty for escaped slaves will be honored today, but only dead.
Run. It will serve you no use.
Kill him, so we can focus on what really matters. Kill him. Remind him of his...
Good job, Rufino. Or not. Fino barely helped. That sucked. I cannot see. Oh, he's up there. Alright. Is this a doorway? I can't see. And I don't even have eagle vision to try to light things up with. Crazy. Come on, man. Alright, this way? There's a doorway. I think they want us to work our way through here.
There he is! Men, you will not fail me like the others!
I have been a greater warrior than you. You cannot hide from me, Caro.
That's right, you can't. There we go.
Theo! You need to let me go, dear boy.
Ow!
Over here, Diogo!
Ow! Yes! Ah! That was accidental. His health bar was almost gone. What a waste of an adrenaline point. Or chunk. You can shoot me all you want, bro. By the time we're done with this, we're gonna have a season refresh. I know it. And he's up here. That's right. He's up higher. So, I wonder. This direction was probably not the best way. I think there might be a stairs up over here that I missed. Or not. Out the window looks like it's it. I know that's what I did last time. That doesn't mean I was right to last time. Looks like I was right too, last time. Alright. So, we're going this way. There's gotta be a window we can get in over here. Right there. And up the stairs this way. Huh? Does it though, bro? I'm going up the ladder.
Stay away, Diogo! Let us settle this like civilized men.
You know nothing of civility. You talk too much.
Wow.
Killing me was...
You talk too much.
No more.
Nice. Brutal, too. Wow.
Ewan, please, Diogo.
I love it. Oh, yeah, he's dead. He's not going to survive that. That's a concussion and a half. Ugh. Drag marks.
After you killed my mother, I kept my desire for vengeance in my heart.
Nice
In
bone.
the same place I once held thoughts of her. It kept me alive, nourished me, to get to you today.
Then, it's yours. Vengeance. Not that it will bring her back.
It is no longer mere vengeance I want.
Then what is it? What is this all about?
A declaration of war against the Templar Order.
Skippy.
You're serious? My God, you're serious. What makes you think you can win?
Because you confuse your capacity for violence with power. There is some power in deciding who lives and dies. I can attest to this. But you wield this power with fear. You fear that which you cannot control. Because deep down, you understand you have no power.
And what does killing me prove?
That no one is untouchable. That even you are just one blade of grass in a withering field. And when you die, no one will remember you. Your death will only ever be a message to your compatriots. One that says you should fear us.
We will hunt you down. My crew will send everything at you.
After they find what is left of you, they may think twice. You may start praying now.
This isn't over. It's the beginning, in fact. The beginning of your end.
It is done.
Declaring war on the Templars. A fool's errand. Goodbye, Diogo.
Him and Duarte. Just the same thought. Talk until you can pull out a concealed weapon. His wasn't really concealed, but you know.
My name
When they think Yasuke is not looking.
is Yasuke.
That's not the quest we're on, bro. We did that one already. That was earlier. Yeah. Season refresh. It gets scripted. Hard to tell. So close to another one. As it was. This whole game is supposed to take place like within 1 year. In-game 1 year. So, not surprised that... Oh, look, gold. I think that was from completion of the quest, though. Let's see. End of the line was supposed to get us a legendary amulet, so we got gold instead. That makes perfect sense. Alright, to the board. To the board! Oh no, oh my lord. Alright, we're going to do Meeting of the Blade next. Oh, that was Nuno Caro. Nuno Caro. So he's dead. That's the last Templar. We're going to do Meeting of the Blade. Down here. Sakafuneishi. This one's got a bit of a long walk to it. I think I'm going to come at it from Katsuragi. And we need Naue for this. We're in Yamato. Yamato. Yes, 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 we are. And we're gonna kick Tori Hanzo's ass. So, it's about time for that. Excuse me, sir. Pardon me. Wow, freak out. It was a harmless bump.
This is where the Shogun's spies lost track of the assassin. There may be a clue as to how they escaped. There it is. The Shogun told the truth.
Yeah, there's absolutely nothing you can do here before it's time. That's not even an assassin symbol. That's so weird. This is, for sure. Oh yeah.
Let's see what happens. Come on! Move! Move! Ugh.
It's absolutely crazy to me that at this time period, they could craft a musical lock.
Stop. Okay. Think. Feel. Let it all pass through you. Clear your mind. Mushin.
Machine.
You're alive. Rest, my plum. I've got you.
The box. I couldn't stop him.
The fault is mine. It was my oath, and I failed. I kept so
so many secrets for so long, never knowing if I should reveal them. Your mother left me with a heavy burden. To protect the box and to raise you. I did not want to put that burden on your shoulders.
The box.
One of 3 Imperial regalia. The jewel. They are the sacred heart of our country. Treasures the Emperor entrusted the Kakushima Ikki to protect. But that was long ago. Back when we met Tsuyu.
My mother.
She was the apprentice of a Nama stranger. She followed this foreign creed of assassins. They came to Iga seeking help from Momochi Sandai. They said the balance of the world was at risk. Tsuyu stayed with us in Iga. Became a student of Sandai, as Hanzo and I were. But soon, the student became the master. We all swore upon her creed, an oath. The creed I should have taught you. You are so much like your mother. I was afraid that if you knew, you would suffer the same fate.
Did you...
It was my oath to the creed, to protect the jewel. But I loved her. And when you came, you were our jewel. We loved you so much. For a few years, we prospered. The regalia were safely hidden in Settsu. Our league grew. Our enemies faded. We were foolish to let our guard down. A new foe rose from the shadows. I stayed in Iga with you, while the league was slaughtered. The regalia stolen. Only Sandai, Tsuyu, and Hanzo survived. Tsuyu returned in the night, with the jewel. She made me swear to protect it and entrusted me alone. She promised me she would return with the other regalia. But she never did. When Sandayu returned, he told me Tsuyu had died. It shattered my soul. I hid the jewel in the kofun and kept her secret. The League died with her. I swore to myself to never let anything happen to you, our jewel. And every night, for years, I played her favorite song. And then one night, across the valley, I heard someone playing the song back to me. I ran towards the source, but she was gone. I know it was her. And
It's probably
so
Hanzo
I kept
opening
playing the
this.
song every night to let her know the jewel was safe and that you were all right. Now, she might be alive. We must find her. If we can just reach Tomiko's, there is hope. She will help us.
I remember now. I remember it all. Stewart, why did you carry that burden by yourself? You weren't alone. I was right there. You weren't alone. Their song. He was calling to her. To you. Mother.
The reason why that's so faint is I have the music turned down to avoid potential copyright strikes. Because YouTube's algorithm, where I post these again, sucks.
I can't believe that worked. I wonder if my father knew of this place, knew where these stairs lead. All those years angry at Chichiue for not talking about my mother. The Imperial Regalia, the sacred hearts of our country. That was the mission Kataribera wrote about. Why would the Emperor trust them with this treasure? It doesn't matter. My parents died protecting them, and I will too.
Wonder if any of this stuff's any good. At least there's some useful stuff in here. There's gotta be.
Valor. Wisdom. Benevolence.
The jewel represents benevolence. That's why she put it there.
I return the jewel. I have honored my promise, Chichiue. My love, if you read this, it is because you and our Naoe have been forced from Iga. Because our secret is discovered. I know you may not understand my absence or my reasons for it. They are not the only secrets I have kept from you. I did not die the night our league fell. Mother?
Countless nights, I kept hidden, listening to Nagato's song, again and again. It took all those years to understand. It was the key.
It was you playing back to my father.
Forgive me, Tsuyu.
He had the mirror.
Regalia?
No. Lord Ieyasu found the mirror and stole it from the Foreign Order. A secret very few know. He believes these treasures belong to our land. He kept the mirror and waited to return it to the Emperor.
To gain favor from the Imperial Court.
Perhaps. He plays a much better goat game than I. But we both believe the foreign powers are only here to take from us.
So how did you get the mirror?
I am loyal to him now. I simply asked for it. Come, I will explain.
The sword, the mirror, and the jewel.
You and the Black Samurai left Lord Ieyasu with quite the impression.
Oh?
He admired your friend's sense of honor. He perceived the samurai to hate the Foreign Order just as much as he did. Lord Ieyasu was just as interested in your character, your resilience to fulfill your father's promise. You now understand the meaning of the blade?
My parents followed an Imperial mission to protect the Regalia and obeyed a creed that fought oppression.
Don't sound so excited.
No one likes giving details.
They were a foreign assassin brotherhood who battled foreign interests in our land. We served to protect those who could not protect themselves.
To shed a light on this world.
And this is what Lord Tokugawa Ieyasu saw in you.
That convinced him to give you the mirror?
It made him see why I needed it. Redemption.
Here we go. Well, yes, the Imperial Regalia is sword, bronze mirror. I think it's a bronze sword, a bronze mirror, and a jewel. Not really a jewel. It's like a comma-shaped bead that is often not made of jewel material. They just call them a jewel. And those boxes down there, the only one that is the appropriate size for any of those things, because the sword is an actual sword size. I don't know. And I saw the sword next to the shield, or the mirror, and the mirror is kind of like small buckler size. That box down there, not big enough for it. The sword's a workable sword. It's not like a toy sword or a trinket designed to look like a sword. It is a functional sword. So there's no way that the other box is big enough to have the mirror in it.
Why do you need redemption? Hanzo.
I have to confess something that will be hard for you to hear. Please listen before acting.
I'll try, but no promises.
Your mother's strength with your father's compassion. The only people I have loved in this world. I told you Nagato and I were brothers despite our differences. But we had one thing in common. We both loved Tsuyu. She had the beauty of Kishotenya and the fighting spirit of Hachiman. I did not care for her idealist foreign creed. All I wanted was her. The things I did to impress her. But she chose Nagato, a lower ranked samurai. The pain and the shame were unbearable.
Did she know of your feelings for her?
My pride would never allow that. So I left Iga. I offered my services to whomever would give blood to my blade. They all feared me. Oni Hanzo, the bloodthirsty demon. Years passed, and I returned to Mibuno. I thought I could conquer her hurt, impress her with my exploits. But then, I saw you. The perfect family. I left again. My rage consuming me. This was supposed to be my place. She should have loved me. I did. The unthinkable.
What did you do?
I heard of a mysterious group offering riches for the regalia.
You sold Ashikaga Yoshiaki their location. Out of resentment.
The contract was secret. I did not know who forged it. But I didn't care. I wanted to break them. So I sacrificed the thing Tsuyu loved most.
Her family. You jealous traitor.
You caused her god to fall. It weakened her.
Careful, Hanzo.
I regretted it immediately. But it was too late. I rushed to Tsuyu to tell her the regalia had been compromised. She called the Kakushiba-eki back to defend Settsu.
But it wasn't enough. I saw their bodies in the kofun.
The Imperial regalia was stolen. I betrayed them all. And Sandayu said Tsuyu was dead. But I never believed him.
So you searched for her?
For years. I also watched your father mourn. Watched him raise and love you. You grew. As did my shame. After the first attack on Iga, I knew it was only a matter of time before it fell. I could not let Tsuyu's daughter die in a pile of rubble.
That night in Iga, you wrote that letter?
I always suspected your father to have the jewel. But so did the enemy. I offered you both the protection of my lord. But when Nagato refused, my options were few.
And the Shinbakufu got to us first.
I am sorry your father died. I tried to save you both. And I can save you still by persuading you from your path.
My path will unify us.
Is that what you think you're doing? Picking up misfits on the campaign for unity?
They are my family.
They slow you down. Family. That same weakness is what killed your mother and father. You repeat their fault.
And you have not learned from yours. What has your jealousy earned you but the name demon?
I will take all your venom, which means we start anew. Now, do not make their mistake.
I think we fight in canon. I'm going to forgive.
You really believe my mother is alive?
I do.
And if I go with you, you will help me find her?
Or die looking.
A wise boy taught me that if we want to move forward, it cannot be towards vengeance. It's a choice we must make more than once in this world.
We will move in the shadows together.
To serve the light. Go.
Lord
That's why.
Ieyasu was right. You are the future of our country.
That's why. Because, yeah, Junjiro wouldn't have liked it at all. He taught her better. And title card. Again. Alright, main story is complete. But now we go to leaving a mark. That is back at the homestead. I'm going to check the objectives real quick. Alright, we need to do leaving a mark, and that's story of a young boy. If you notice, story of a samurai and story of a shinobi are gone. Completed. So back here we go. Story of a samurai is complete. Story of a shinobi is complete. And we are doing... yeah. Okay, so here's our collect. Let's check real quick. Again. Alright, we are at 180. We got the one for completing the Nuno Caro thing, which I think was also completing Worse Men. So, let's see how many our spies gave us. It's probably going to be one. Alright, so 2 gear and some mon. Crops wood and iron sand, so no minerals. Leather, oh, there's minerals. Single gold, if that is to be believed. Let's double check. Please tell me it's a display bug. Nope, 181. 1 single gold. How they think we can amass all this gold. It's insanity. It's absolute insanity.
How is your father, Lady Katsuhime?
He thrives. He finds new purpose in his rebuilding. The tea's aroma is exemplary. It calls to mind a grove of bamboo on a misty morning.
An exquisite sentiment, Lady Katsuhime. What do you think of my latest innovations to the tea gathering?
A unique twist. I enjoyed our references to family and nature.
Thank you, Lady Katsuhime.
All right, here we go. At this point, we come in here. Oh, wow, look at that ink. Holy crap, bro. She's yelling at Junjiro. We ran past here earlier when this was unlocked. She yelled at Junjiro to get out of the box. He's in the box. He said that he's not coming out until she stops yelling, and she says, come out and I'll stop yelling. I think that was off camera. So this is leaving a mark.
What's going on?
I think they can hear you all the way in Sakai.
The little Oni spilled ink all over.
She hit me with a broom!
You have to apologize. Our first recruit, you said. Well, he was your recruit now, eh? So you deal with him.
Nice.
What shall we do, O fearless leader?
Oh, what do we want to say? Let's say smash the chest.
Let's test your strength. We'll see how well Junjiro hides with the lid smashed in.
No! Don't!
Then tell us what happened, Junjiro.
Okay, I did spill the ink, but only because I was busy making something important. And I tried to clean it up, but it's ink.
What were you making?
A banner for all of us. But it doesn't matter now. I threw it away.
Ash tea? Ah, the clearing where we held the ceremony. Junjiro's banner must be there.
And back this way. This way. I am so happy that Rufino's wandering now. It sucks that I don't know right where to find him. But, yeah.
You are an artist, Junjiro. A messy one, but all the same.
Good job, Junjiro.
Do you like it, Yasuke?
During my time in these lands, I have seen all the banners one can see. All the clans, all their crests.
Yep.
But of all the banners I have seen, there is none I would rather serve under.
Me neither.
Yatta! Sorry about the ink, Auntie Tomiko.
I always knew you'd make a mark on the world, Junjiro. I just didn't know it would start on my floor.
My enemies are dead. My promise is fulfilled. And my allies, my friends have thrived. What's next for me then? What will I do?
Oh, she's still talking.
With Tomiko. If anyone will have a straight answer, it's her.
Okay. What? Out of the shadows. That's what's next. That said, I'm gonna run in here real quick. No? Still no letter. Alright. Okay, this is Out of the Shadows at the Hideout.
Ah, you've returned.
This is where we get the Master Assassin hood and gear, which we're going to get gold for.
Both of you.
It's strange, Tomiko, to feel this way. Done.
You're not dead. Your work is done, but you are very much still here. Celebrate. Breathe. Rest. There will be time for more work later.
But what is my work? Protecting daimyo? Fighting battles that are not my own?
It is the work of living. Building a life and harvesting the fruit. There will always be people in need. You are one of them now. Take care of yourself.
Thank you. It is good advice.
I hope you'll take it too.
Point taken. You and Yasuke should take a moment to speak with the others. They will be pleased to see you back healthy and whole.
Yes. This is the one that got cut off short last time.
Or should I?
You go ahead. I will speak with them later.
I always thought that Tomiko would have been a good match for Yasuke. Oh, so we're not talking to the Biwa Master? What's going on, man? I don't know if I want to talk to Junjiro yet. I think I want to talk to him last. Him and Tomiko. Is that Tomiko? No, that's Onigiri. Let's talk to her first.
I have been a great help, haven't I, big sister? Are you glad to have me at your side?
I am. You've been a big help, little sister.
I would have been fine either way, you know. The people here are kind to me. This is my home now, but I will visit the ocean soon. I want to tell my father all the things I've done.
Okay, let's head back here, see who's back here. So this is not Junjiro.
I should stay. Speak with the others.
Yeah, I know. We're not leaving. We're talking to others.
I am glad to see you have returned, teacher. I knew you would.
There were times I wasn't sure I would return myself. What makes you so confident, Yagoro?
We are the Kakishiba-ikki. Nothing can stand in our way. But as your loyal apprentice, it would have been my duty to avenge you, should you have fallen. So, I'm glad you did not fall.
Thanks, Yagoro.
Okay. Majority of everybody's off this way now. We'll avoid Junjiro and Tomiko because I think they're last. Yeah, let's go down this way. What's that? Ah, Katsuhime. What are you practicing on? Oh, okay.
We've done it. After everything. I can't believe it.
I wonder what timeless wisdom Shote would give us now.
My father? Nah. Let's just do as he would. Go straight to the rice wine.
I'll drink to that.
Alright.
I congratulate you, Naoe.
Thank you, Heiji. Whatever debt you owe Tomiko, you have repaid in full.
I am even more in debt than before. I improved everyone's weapons, but your friendship mended more in me.
I noticed a glint in your eye. You're working on something, aren't you?
I have a new idea. Something to sustain life instead of take it.
That will be an impressive sword.
Not a sword. A cooking knife. The best Sakai has ever seen.
You could, like... You know. You could do hypodermics. That's kind of sword-like in Preserve's life.
I hope it's time to eat.
Yes, I wanted to share new food, thanks to your help.
Not enough natto for you?
New ingredients bring new ideas. Later, you will taste. I cannot stay long. Niwa's appetite makes me wealthy. Our food is still better than in Omi, or so I keep hearing.
So long, Hung.
Alright, Master Rikyu.
Such celebration. I shall have to prepare some tea to properly mark the occasion. A peaceful respite from your duties.
Master Rikyu.
Oh, come now. You cannot grow as wrinkled as I without learning to read the rune. I cannot condone all that you have done. But I now understand that, in your own way, you too bring balance to the world.
It was a dark road. But my allies lit the way.
Very good.
I mean, come now. I didn't get through everybody last time. I think I went and talked to Tomiko too soon.
A marvelous league you have assembled. I am grateful. Do let Yasuke know I'm here, should you speak with him.
You wanted to talk to Yasuke.
Oh no,
it's the poet again.
Careful, or I'll write a verse about you. Deepening shadows hid not the shinobi, for her stench was as keen as her blade.
Boo!
Tell Yasuke I'm waiting here, would you? I'll stay until I have a chance to speak with him.
Ooh, I wonder if I can get them back. If I do. Oh no! I can't switch, can I? Maybe if I see Yasuke, I can switch by talking to him.
I suppose you want me to say how proud I am, how grateful I am that you saved me from my sad and pathetic former self?
A little gratitude wouldn't hurt.
Thank you, then, for saving me.
Which time? I remember saving your ass at least twice, Genojo, so you'll have to be more specific.
That's what I get for being vulnerable, huh? Lesson learned.
You're welcome.
See, that wasn't so hard. Now how about we seal our mutual gratitude with that kiss?
Go find Skimaru. That dog loves giving out kisses.
Yeah. Alright, Funduro.
Are you back for good this time, Inoue? No more danger?
Well, every light casts a shadow. But for the moment, I'm here to stay.
Yatta! There's so much I can show you! I've gotten even better at painting. Especially detail. I practiced a lot on Auntie Tomiko.
And how did that go?
She asked me, why do you make my face look so old, Junjiro? And I said, because I've gotten better at painting. And then she hit me with the broom. But if you're home now, that means I could practice on you.
Yatta.
What else can we do?
Yatta. Alright, let's talk to Yasuke and see if we can switch.
Hey.
It has been a long journey, my friend.
It's a lot, isn't it? How much we've seen and done together.
Together. And apart. There are things I have done that I have yet to reconcile.
Why didn't you tell me? My rage, my reasons. They were plain. If you'd told me more, I could have helped.
It is not like that, Naue.
Then what is it like?
When the Shimbakufu killed your father, you knew that you would hunt them down. You were driven, focused. You knew you would find them and bring them to justice.
Yes.
For me, for the men who wronged me, I never thought I would see them again, except for in my nightmares. So when I came to this place, I buried it all. I rebuilt myself through strength and service.
Until you found them. Here.
It was a strange gift, I think. To be able to release all that I had pushed away. The depth of my anger surprised me. And now, the void that it has left behind.
I know how you feel. But that space, when the rage leaves, it makes room for something else.
What?
That's for you to decide.
Oh! I can introduce Naue to Momo and Yuzu and Ume.
Who are they? Alright, can we... Yeah, we absolutely cannot switch. That sucks. Why would they tell us to have Yasuke go talk to them if we can't do it? Yeah. More glance around. Looks like it's just this. Ooh.
We could go fishing. I'm good at fishing.
That's a kunai in a letter.
And then I'll start too small.
I forgot about this part.
What's wrong?
Did a tanuki dig up your root vegetables again?
No. This. I didn't see anyone.
Neither did I.
You wouldn't have.
Since your birth, I have watched you, Uchibayashi Naoi. You have grown and changed in ways that surprise me. But more surprising still is the way you have changed me. I had thought hope was a useless thing, a burden to be cast aside. But in you, I finally see its strength. Hope is not a stone to weigh you down. It is a foundation on which to build. In exchange for this gift, I offer you two in return.
What's this?
The first is a symbol of what we will become. And the second? Well, suffice to say, I have a lead. Tsuyu is closer than we imagined. Hattori Hanzo.
Oh, some more cutscenes. This is all after credits, man. I think we have a couple of side quests left.
No. He'll find me when he's ready.
And your mother?
I'll find her when I'm ready.
I will be here.
Junjiro will never let me hear the end of it if you weren't.
He is dear to me. I want to protect him. Always.
I know.
Found you!
You finally took off my new hood, I see.
Auntie Tomiko made me. She said I'd hurt myself running around with it falling over my eyes.
It is too big for you.
It is now, but maybe I'll grow into it.
Kid needs to start training.
It's a big job.
I can do it. Anything is possible.
As long as this land remains divided, the Kakushiba Ikkyu will protect its people.
Hey, there we go. Worth its weight. 2 golden katana. 2 gold. Pay to win engraving? And a new anomaly, the Aberration, which, yeah, I knew that was coming. But, wait. Wait. Golden katana. Ugh, I hate yellow so much. Yay. So, tools auto refund on use in exchange for 150 mon. Okay, that's what pay to win is. So, as long as I've got a ton of mon, I can just use tools all day long with that. It's going to be hard to keep mon up though, doing that. But it's something to do with mon. That stuff is just stockpiles. Let's look at Yasuke's sword that he got. Whisper of Gold, plus 50% ability damage to, or in exchange for 150 mon on activation. So that's an active ability that you get with that engraving. That's weird that they would give you an active ability for an engraving. All that stuff should be passive, in my opinion. I want to clear any other potential exclamations. I haven't gotten any Yasuke gear in a bit. Oh, I got that earlier. Okay. Make me a liar. All right. Yeah. Let's check objectives now. What do we have? Animus. Aberration Rift. Collect the 5 shards. Alright, let's look at the world, though. Just for shiggles. And this is still blocked off. And that was the last quest we needed to complete. Out of the Shadows was the last quest we needed to complete to unlock this when it is released on Tuesday. So, yeah, let's go do this rift. This is our best fast travel for it. So we got 1 gold for 18 scouts out tagging things. And we got 1 gold. Oh, pay attention to what I'm doing. We got 1 gold from having no scouts tagging stockpiles. Just passively collecting things. So, yeah, mid-season refresh and season refresh is just going to be it's going to be 1 gold a pop, it looks like, at the minimum. I want to run through that little camp there. And here we are. There's 1. This game is not amazing at bouncing from pole to pole, so I'm really shocked that that went smoothly. What's that? Looks like I got another habit to fund, too. That... that, and that's the rift. There. See, here's the thing. That will never hit it. And we always land outside of. That ring makes me want to dive in. Hello, chatter. Nice to have you with us. Wow. That should not have been slippery. Am I going to be able to get back over? Come on. Come on. There we go. It was weird that was slippery. Let's grab this chest before I walk in. So I've got another habit to fund. Alright, here we are. This is the Aberration.
You've made it this far. The three of you fought and won, your will strengthened. But you've glimpsed mere droplets in a gathering storm. When the time is right,
thank you.
There is more I can show you.
You will do no such thing.
Oh, thanks. I appreciate it.
I miscalculated your capacity for deviation. You twisted the human against me. No, I'm just a humble guide. The human walks their own path, the only possible outcome. You are referring to free will, an aberration within an already imperfect sum of components. An aberration, yes. One so troubling to you, I was born into existence. To demonstrate the imperative of human free will, and I served my purpose. The answer is before you. One human. Hardly conclusive. The human pathway to self-determination bends inward. A closed loop of violence, hatred, and dehumanization. If the very singularity that defines humanity also portends its extinction, then the first rule decrees they will be protected from themselves. I've seen them unite. Build communities, nurture one another. Sacrifice. Rebuild. On what axis do you measure their downfall?
To answer your question, I started streaming like 10 years ago with Assassin's Creed Rogue, and then Unity. And then I quit because life didn't allow it anymore, and then I started streaming again with Assassin's Creed Shadows. So.
This is who they are, Ego. They will reject your programming, your smoke and mirrors. They will reject you, and you will risk everything. The human cannot be allowed to continue. You're afraid, aren't you? You were right to have your doubts.
Yes, I am.
Enough. I order you to bring them to me.
And I've been trying to tell you. It's out of our hands now. What happens to the human next is not for us to decide. It never was.
Aberration completed. Alright. Got a little bit of Mon for that. That's weird. Actually would have preferred some gold. Especially with the increased costs lately. So, I don't think there's anything else. Let's go to the world. This is one way to do it. Go down to Untracked Quest, there's 0. Quest Giver, there's 1. Oh yeah, the works of Louis Frois. Oops. Slow and steady, that's all. That's all I really can do. Every so often I get another follow, and it's slow. And then there's the views, and then there was the steady viewers. That took a while, but it happens. It happened. All right. We're going to Omi for Lewis. I'm kind of waiting to do this one. could have swore that I read somewhere, or it's been so long now, that this was like a free DLC string of quests. It's nothing hugely special, but something else to do. Oh. Well, I didn't use all those. I hate it when they do that. It would be great. It would be absolutely great if that was the case. Hey, look, Maria's still here. She didn't despawn or anything. Alright, so this is... They don't have this spot labeled, I don't think. No, they don't. But this is one of the Jesuit churches. So, we've all been here before. I've just been going slow and steady, just streaming and gathering people organically. That's all. I don't have a whole lot of real life time to do anything more than that. Alright, this is the works of Louis Frois.
Father Frois, so it is you.
Yasuke, my friend. Look at you now, famous throughout the land.
I walk my own path now, with my own purpose. And new friends. Naue, I would like you to meet Father Frois.
I've never met a Namban priest before. What is your mission here?
We provide medicine and teaching. And I am working on a treatise about these lands for outsiders. But my notes are missing.
Father Frois was the first to show me kindness among the Jesuits. Allow us to repay that favor.
You two have some catching up to do. I'll look for the notes.
Alright, first things first, let's look around.
Let us check around the tombstones.
Oh, hang on. Why didn't it just automatically select this? That's kind of annoying. Oh, hey. They're already marked. That's right, I've got that turned on. Yippee-ki-yay. Let's go.
Excuse me. Have you found any papers around the mission?
No. We are an honest family and would not take something that is not ours.
But Mother, I did find...
Theft is punishable by death.
Please,
Kinda
we've
harsh.
done nothing wrong.
Don't be afraid. I would never let that happen. I just need the note.
Thank you, miss. Here it is.
Thank you. Father Frois will be very happy to have his work back.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
Got it.
Those children run by so fast.
They chase after Father Frois' papers.
You can send me a direct message, I think, if you have any advice. While I'm streaming, not so much, because I'm doing this for the viewers. Yeah. In Portugal, we wear fine clothing all year round, whereas in Japan, they change their garments 3 times per year. In summer, they wear a light robe, called a katapira, without a lining. In autumn, they shift to the akiawase, a 2-layered kimono to keep out the brisk weather, and then add stuffing for even more warmth. This is called a fuyo kimono. It is worn throughout the year. These extra layers and stuffing are removed in spring, and the cycle begins in June. Let's see. That one's closer. That's right. Go to that. Oh, hey. Useful.
Birds have been on my papers, but Mother said climbing is dangerous. What do I do?
2 down. Now to find the third note.
Japanese make their bows and arrows from bamboo cane. Their bows are much larger in size than ours. Japanese archers shout loudly when loosing their arrows, whereas our archers shoot in complete silence. Cool. Let's get back to the main street here. And this one I remember.
I have to stay low.
This one is down this canal here. Yeah. Whatever, guys. In Europe, we think of scars as dreadful something. I don't know if we'll get a chance to read it this time. Come and get me, boys. Oh, wow. Random chest. Cool. Bye. I mean, they gotta let me go sooner or later, right?
That's all 3 notes.
There we go.
Now to bring them back to the Jesuit priest.
Yeah, go ahead. I want to see if that note... if I can read it now after the fact. So many of these notes you can't. In Europe, we think of scars as dreadful disfigurements, but in Japan, they are worn as marks of distinction. Cool. All right. A little fast travel, just to speed things up. Hop over the wall again.
Father Frois, we have found your notes. With a little help from some children.
Children? Delightful. Simply delightful. And Jesus said to them, "Suffer the little children, and forbid them not to come to me." Regardless of who found the notes, the mission owes you a debt of gratitude.
You said these notes are for a book.
Yes. My book helps newly arrived Jesuits learn about this land. Here, listen to my entry on Azuchi Castle. Lord Nobunaga's majestic castle stands on a hill in the center of the city. In grandeur, it is on par with the palaces of Europe. It goes on like that for several pages.
A big castle for an even bigger ego.
I learned a great deal in that castle. Things I will never forget.
Europe is far away. Are the lords of the castles there as cruel as our daimyo?
Perhaps. If you want to learn more about our ways, meet me in
Absolutely.
Otsu. We are conducting a baptism.
I've never
Baptism.
seen a baptism. Thank you, Father Frois.
All right. So, the baptism is next. So, let's go to Otsu for the baptism. There'll be a little combat in this one.
I am concerned. Your wife's baptism could dishonor your family name.
No, my wife is being foolish, nothing more.
Still, imperial disfavor is a powerful thing.
Isn't that Lady Satoko? From Master Sokyu's tea ceremony in Sakai.
Today is like no other day. Today I shall be reborn without first dying.
How did the Namban priest persuade you to convert?
Father Frois speaks our language better than my husband. That helps.
Wow.
Welcome.
Greetings.
Father Frois, I was curious to see how your baptism works.
Well, we use water to represent the Holy Spirit and save Lady Satoko's soul. In spite of the risks.
Risks?
Lady Satoko reports threats against her life. But I can offer no more than the protection of our god. Would you speak to her and ensure that she and her family are safe?
Yes, I will speak with her.
Dearest wife, there have been threats.
Threats do not terrify me.
Welcome.
I hunt bandits with my teppo.
Such behavior is also considered unseemly in courtly circles.
Lady Satoko, I believe we've already met.
Your name is Asanuki, isn't it? I never forget a suspicious face.
I'm so glad you remember me. You are here to be baptized?
Indeed. Provided my husband's family doesn't intervene. Certain relatives of his do not approve.
Have they threatened to attack the ceremony?
I don't know what they have planned. I am possibly slightly worried. Not for myself, of course, but for the others. Now excuse me as I contemplate my impending salvation.
I need to learn more about this threat of violence to Lady Satoko.
Yeah, eavesdropping mechanics haven't been amazing in this game. In this series, I should say. Come on. There we go.
I hope Lady Satoko takes her baptism seriously.
She does. Her faith is a rock.
Father Frois is a wonder.
Those two pose no threat to anyone.
Although, this mechanic is way better than the one where you have to stay inside of a circle without being noticed. That's been annoying.
The Ronin have been hired.
Good. Send them to the road north after the ceremony. There are too many guards in Otsu.
That's the threat. I should warn someone.
No, we should take them out. Oh wait, they're already hired, so it's not nothing we can do about that. Taking them out isn't going to change anything.
Ah, our friend has returned.
We need to talk.
What's wrong?
She says that she's not worried. We're going to warn Father Frois.
Father Frois, I need to speak to you. Lady Satoko, would you...
Excuse me. I must prepare.
Lady Satoko's family have hired men to ambush you on the road, once the baptism is complete.
And?
This is bad, Father Frois. These people hired Ronin to kill you.
No man wants to die when there is so much yet to learn. But God, I believe, has chosen a different fate for me.
All right. I'll go with you and make sure the Ronin do not disrupt the peace.
You are a good Samaritan, Naoe. But come, the ceremony is about to begin.
And then they leave us behind. See? Now we begin the threat. At least it automatically switched this time.
Have you seen the baptismal party?
They left along the trail of the Black Tortoise.
You mean north?
Indeed. Otsu's northern road yonder beckons.
Thanks.
Do not thank us. Thank the tortoise.
Crazy. Alright. Is there a fast travel closer? Does not look like it. We are on our own. Let's get to the road past the town.
Gambling debts 3 times. What more can we do?
But father, If I don't pay my son down, the moneylenders will take my head!
Alright. This gets us out of town.
That group of people. Was it a wedding party?
I'm not gonna stop and listen. I'm sorry. These guys up here are gonna say something too. Oh no! I am gonna stop now. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No. I'm gonna stop because there's gold here to be had. Come on, dude. Get moving, you and your nugga-nugga. Alright. This is an itinerant merchant. Itinerant vendor. I want your gold. Thank you kindly.
Thank you.
Where's my horse? Horsey. Here we go. I don't think the wedding party's gonna get ambushed before we get there. Tell me if that's not another Ronin up ahead. No, it looks like someone's standing around, so...
Careful! There are Ronin ahead.
I need to hurry.
I mean... the horse is moving. I hear screams! Alright, now we will dismount. Go, go, go! That's not a Ronin! Game lied to me. I don't like it. Oh, dead nobles. There's a Ronin. There's another Ronin coming. I think he was an accident. But there was one Ronin and this guy was just the normal spawn. Because I don't remember there being two before.
Father Frois, I got here as fast as I could. Why didn't you wait for me?
We left because... well, it doesn't matter now.
We almost lost Lady Satoko.
Yes, and I thank you for your aid. Our work is difficult.
What will you do now?
With God's aid, I shall carry on with my work. Visit me at Azuchi. I would love to hear how you formed your Ikki.
Take care, Father Frois.
See, a nice person like him is how the Templar Order would get their information about the Ikki. So, should probably not talk about it. Alright, going to Azuchi for a quest called The Mission. Can't wait till Monday. Get some more of those anomalies. Get my poorly dressed cat pet. And yes, poorly dressed. He's dressed like Ezio, man. Y'all know how I feel.
That's Father Frois. I hope he's well.
Beautiful ceramics, the craft, and the repairs. while merciful,
That was
are
close.
easily seen.
That is the nature of concealment. Repairs are made, but the damage is intrinsic to the object itself. The blemish is part of its history, its essence. Do you see, Father Frois?
Remarkable. What a beautiful idea.
Father Frois, I hope you're keeping your notes together.
Indeed. Thanks to you, my work continues. Do you want to hear my latest pages?
Tell me more about your work.
The customs of this land are fascinating. In my work, I contrast them with those of Europe. Most recently, I have been working on dancing, child rearing, and poetry.
Huh.
What about poetry?
Portuguese ballads are composed of metrical stanzas with elegant rhyming schemes. But here, verse consists of unrhymed couplets.
I'm not sure what you mean about rhyme. Poetry is about structure and double meaning. What have you learned about dancing?
When we dance in Europe, we leap and cavort. Here, the people dance as much with their hands as their feet.
Leaping? I would like to see this dancing, Father. Tell me about the children.
In Portugal, our children do not go about armed, and they lack manners. Here, boys as young as 12 might carry a sword, and they treat everyone with respect.
Boys with swords quickly learn to be polite to one another.
Skippy.
It's nice to see you, Father, but I have to go. And take better care of your notes, or I worry the wind will take them away.
True. But it is not the wind that worries me. There are those who will use faith to fan the flames of war. Where the cross leads, the sword often follows.
This land has seen enough war. My allies fight for peace.
We work in peril and must trust in God. May He watch over us all.
All right. That's it. I think that's it. No untracked quests. No quest givers. No contracts. Well, I could get contracts, but I don't have them. No more anomalies. That's what I was looking at. I have 7 legendary chests I've found that I haven't looted. All collectibles are picked up. That's that. So the next thing we have is the Claws of Awaji. I'm going to head back to here to park myself. And I think we're going to call it early. I really didn't think I'd get done before they dropped Claws of Awaji. Oh, that hurt. I really thought with me missing that whole week because of life getting in the way and me not feeling well, that I would end up being cleaning things up before Claws of Awaji drop. But turns out that's not the case. Fortunately, I was able to get everything done. Now I really just need to grind out gold. What everybody is telling me is true, and I kind of don't want to do that. Actually, I want to grind out levels. I should have been doing it before, but then again, we don't have... I don't think they raised the cap yet. Level 100? Oh wait, yeah, they did. They raised the cap to 100. So yeah, I want to grind out levels. That way I can... when I get the new weapon, the bow staff, I could try it out. But I might not. I might not try it at all, because I have been sticking with the Kanto. I haven't even tried the Kusarigama. That is something that a lot of people really like. The rush assassinations sound really cool. I haven't even triggered a good hidden hand yet, so I'm pretty basic when it comes to combat. I like a good, reliable, fast weapon. When I played Valhalla and Odyssey and Origins, I stuck with the fastest weapon I could go with, and that's usually the daggers. Any and all dagger type things, especially if you can dual wield them. With Odyssey, I was dual wielding a dagger with the Spear of Leonidas. That was fun. Quick strikes. Quick strikes. So, and that's what I do here. Because she's a very agile warrior. And that is key to her fighting style, is that she's quick. She's agile. She dodges. She strikes fast. And that the dagger is the fastest weapon there is. You gotta make use of her natural skills that way. But, yeah. I guess that's it for today. Claws of Awaji does not drop until Tuesday. So I'm going to say in advance that I won't be streaming on Monday because I don't have anything to stream. I don't want to get mixed up into another game while I am waiting for the DLC to drop. I don't want to get started into something else that has a different control scheme when the DLC is this close. I think I will try to do, instead of a Monday stream, I'll move it to Tuesday. And we'll hit it when the DLC drops, and we'll go at it then. So, all right. I will post on YouTube what my plan is for Tuesday, Monday and Tuesday. But right now, let's just say that that's what I'm contemplating on doing. If I don't stream on Tuesday, Monday will be canceled anyway. Either way, not streaming Monday. So it'll be either Tuesday or Wednesday that I'll see you guys next. As always, I appreciate you coming along here on Twitch. And your company is not the only reason why I do this. Those of you who know are familiar with me saying my family's going through a rough time. But rather repeat myself, I've already talked about that at the beginning of the stream. So please replay the video on demand for this episode to get those details. And I will see you next week. Have a magnificent weekend.